What's going on, guys? It's Rod. Welcome to a new series I like to call Real Talk with Rod, otherwise known as RTWR. Now, in this series, I'm going to have friends come on the channel and talk about their experiences and, just talk to them. You never know when someone needs a talk, or someone might come on here who may share their experiences with me. That way it could get to you. First guest on the first episode of Real Talk with Rod, we got the editor-in-chief, the GOAT, my best friend. We got Eric Zavala, otherwise known as Minty.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It is great to have me in this show.
What's going on?
If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Eric, otherwise known as Mint. I'm the editor, or new editor now, for this guy right here, Big Rod Solos. I'm going to be his new editor and everything. I'm going to be editing this video, actually, as a matter of fact. The last video and everything was his beginning video and all that, so that was all him. I'm going to be now taking over for his editing and all that, so all the edits you'll be seeing from here on out will be all of my work. And yeah, and I can't wait to get started with this, and I'm glad to be here. If you guys don't know, I also have a channel as well, if you guys want, check it out. And I just post other stuff on there as well. Just a little shout out to myself. But other than that, let's I'm ready to get into this these questions, shall we?
All right. So as you know, we met how many years ago? We met in first grade.
Yeah, so actually we met in first grade, yeah, and we went to Ellis Elementary.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's a school right next to Unity Reed, and which basically we had the same first grade class. And where it started was I didn't even know he was in my first grade class until we met again in high school of freshman year. And the reason the reason how we found this out was actually we were looking through like Rodney's photos, and Rodney likes to go through a lot of his photos a lot, and he still does to this day. Actually,
still to this day.
Yeah, so he goes through a lot of his photos. He was going through them, and one of them was him in, like, we were doing this presidents thing, and we had to dress up as presidents, and we had to do like this presentation.
Oh yeah, it was like historical figures.
Yeah, historical figures. And he was George Washington Carter. I was Abraham Lincoln. And in the picture, you can see me in the background. And I was like, wait, that's me. and
Yo,
yeah, it was crazy because I didn't expect me to be on there. And I was like, wait, that's me. And then when we looked at each other, we were in the same first grade class, and we had to put the pieces together first. So we're like, who's your first grade teacher? I was like, was it Miss Williams? And then he was like, yeah, that was my teacher. And then we later just found out we had the same class this whole time. We just never really knew each other.
Exactly. Hey, Miss Williams, shout out to you. You're the GOAT.
Go to teacher, by the way. Thank you for having great memories. And she was also a teacher for my sister as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she went on as a legend. Yeah, that was a crazy thing. And then from there we just basically met. We got more closer when we found that out as well. We were like, man, we've been knowing each other for like this long, and we like just stopped talking, met each other again in high school. And that was just crazy that the world made us, find each other again. We became more closer than we ever were.
Yeah, bro. And this is still my bro to this day. Like,
oh, yeah, bro.
4 years later, we still going strong.
Yeah, man, we have a lot of good memories too. A lot of great memories.
Oh yeah. If you know, you know. The trip
was one of the great memories.
Oh yeah. All right, so Minty, so what do you do now?
So as of now, I work at Urban Air. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But I work there. With Rod and everything. I'm basically, it's at the trampoline park. Other than that, playing games. I have a girlfriend as well.
Shout out Miss Minty.
Miss Minty, yes. So I'll be spending a lot of time with her as well. Having a lot of great time with her and everything like that as well.
All right, Minty. So how did this love for YouTube and editing come about?
Actually, so YouTube was on and off with me a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So YouTube was one thing I thought I was gonna have it as a career, and I thought I was gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be my forever thing. I'm gonna put my whole money and dedication into this. I'm gonna like make this all about me,
Right.
And the way it worked was I made a tacky video, and honestly, that tacky video, again, if you know, you know, was the reason why I blew up. And after that video, that gave me the biggest heart and dedication to continue YouTube. Because before that, I wasn't making any views. I wasn't making any subscribers. I was posting like random gov videos, and they weren't like good videos that, people would want to see. And until I was like following the genres of skits, and skits at the time was becoming big on YouTube.
Oh yeah, Love Live Serve.
Yeah, all of them.
RDC World. Shout out to them. Those are really big skit YouTubers that I still watch to this day.
Yeah, so skits were like very, very huge, and they were like becoming big on YouTube. And I was like, one of them was eating chips in class. And since it was like very known like around school as well, because it would actually happen, people would do these skits. And I was like, you know what, why don't I do one as well? And so I just went to the store, got me a bag of chips, Taggies, you know, the usual. And since I was in love with those chips at the time, I was in 5th grade too. So I was like very, very young. I was a young chud, you know, wanting Taggies. And I was like, you know what, as this video, I was like, why don't I make a skit of me eating chips in class? Because this actually happens too. And I was like, you know, I experienced this because I brought chips to school a lot in elementary. And so I decided to do the video. And when I did the video, I just went off after that. So I was, you know, saying my skit, you know, going off, whatever. It was a really long skit video, and there's a lot of things that should have changed that I should have. But again, I was young. I didn't know how to edit either. So I was just posting a video off my camera.
Oh, wait. Before you continue, did anybody at your school at the time watch the video?
So what do you mean?
Like, did anyone like come up to you? Because I remember you saying it got like, what, 2.1 million views?
About 2.2, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. So did anybody at your school like watch the video, see you, be like, oh my God, that's Eric? Like,
so actually, no, which was the crazy part. Out of all those people in the world, the 2.2, none of them were actually like from my area. They were just from around the world, really. And that's how I realized my viewership like base got out there. Like that's how I knew I was getting out there, because it wasn't just my area that knew about me. It was basically more people around the world. 2.2 million people is a lot of people to watch a video. And they were watching a young kid, young me, doing a skit. And a lot of people liked it. A lot of people disliked it. I was getting a lot of hate on that video. Like I was getting made fun of like crazy, and then I was getting a lot of positivity. Like I was getting like great comments, and then I got like lifetime long subscribers, and I was like, okay, so I can actually do something. From there on out, that's when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do YouTube. And so I decided to put my heart and dedication into editing as well, because I'm like, if I'm gonna do YouTube, I have to edit my videos. Like I'm not gonna just post plain content with just out of my camera roll or out of my, you know, whatever. It's just lazy, and then nobody's gonna watch it. That's not how I'm gonna get what I want. So that's why I decided to get my own editor, like basically Filmora 9, so my editing software, and use that. And I pay like a whole lifetime thing, like $69.99 for like a lifetime fee of not paying for anything else. And I was like, you know what, learn how to edit. It was very, very easy too, since I was really, really good with computers as well. Even as a young kid, I was like, you know what, this might be really easy to learn. And watching like a few tutorials of how to figure some of the stuff out, by then I was like, okay, this is easy. And now, even though I sometimes come back to editing and I leave editing and YouTube and not with videos, when I come back to that editing, I still know what I'm doing. Like it takes me time to remember and like do the stuff like faster.
Rusty, but
but I still got that knowledge. Okay, where is everything? And I still know how to work it at least. And now to where I am today, I've just made a new video recently. And
hey, link in the description, go watch it.
Yeah, so my channel will be down in the description as well, and then from there you can go see my new video that's out. Whenever this video is uploaded, the video probably most likely will not be new, but it will be my most recent video.
All right, Minty, so I'm gonna change the flow a little bit. Do you have any moments of your life where you almost hit like a breaking point?
Yeah, honestly, there was a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, where I was feeling a lot of downs. Like I was like, do I really want to do this? Even like in general, like it doesn't even have to be with my career, even life, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like it got serious at points. Like, dude, it's hard because it's not easy. It's really not. But at times it gotten better for me when I found the right people, the people who were gonna be there to help me get through it all, basically. And basically you, my girlfriend and everything, Josh, my older brother, like they helped me through a lot of things. And even though life gets very, very hard on me, I still really try to push through it. And I know it's hard for a lot of people out there who might be watching this as well. You know, it's not easy to get through life, and that's okay. And it's not always gonna be easy, and things are not always gonna go the way we want. And that's just how we got to look at it. And it's not going to be the end of the world, but you got to look at it like this. At the end of the day, you're still standing. If you're still standing, that means you have done something. You should be proud. Like if you're not down and you got right back up and you're still standing at the end of how bad your day was pushed on you, you should be proud of yourself, because that means you have gone through a lot, and you should just be proud, because it says a lot about you. Even though it could be hard, you should be proud at the end of the day. And that's what I put on myself, because even though my life was down on me a lot, especially with YouTube and especially with like getting on and off the career of like, do I even want to do this anymore? I like was like at my point. I was like, you know what? Even though I had to decide to quit, I'm still standing. I'm still going. I'm still living my life, and I'm still happy. Even though I'm doing YouTube, I'm not doing what I really wanted to do as a kid. Was YouTube. I'm still living my life to this day, happy to what I'm doing now.
I'm glad to hear that, brother. Glad to hear that. But hey, this has been Real Talks with Rod with Minty. Thank you so much for coming on, bro.
It was a pleasure.
You
It was a
already
great
know.
pleasure.
You already know. Y'all are gonna be seeing a lot more of this dude.
Can't wait to be coming on more of these videos, more of the vlogs. Even though this is more of like a serious video and getting more to know more about me. It was a great pleasure to be on the Talks with Rod and everything. It was awesome. It was great. Honestly, can't wait to see who else comes on the show as well. I can't wait to see who I'll be editing as well. You know what I mean? And other than that, I will be checking y'all out.
All right. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like, comment down below for more ideas, and hit that subscribe button. We're going for, so let's get it up to.
Let's go. Let's reach a goal of 50.
Let's hit 50. Let's hit 50.
Let's try to reach 50.
Hey man, thank y'all so much for watching. It means the world to me. Okay, bye. Look at this guy, man. What's going on, guys? It's Rod. Welcome to a new series I'd like to call Real Talk with Rod, or WTWR. RT. Yo, this is going